Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the RC350 as usual, and we are in the Berkeley or Oakland hills. We're basically somewhere in this region. We're going to be doing Pinehurst Road today. Never done it. I've seen it on the map. It seems windy. I'm like, all right, cool, let's check it out. So first time, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's been like I think 6 or 7 weeks since I had since I recorded a video. I'd like to think I have a good reason or good excuse for not posting a video in 6 or 7 weeks, which I'll get into in a bit. But as usual, we'll do a quick little walk around, and I've done some mods to the car, so I'll show you really quickly. All right, so I just washed the car, and it's already dirty. I'm gonna have to clean this when I get home, the leaves and whatnot. But anyways, this is the car, and as you can see, I changed the spoiler on the back of the car, so now it's gloss black. And what is this? That is, I think that's my sealant. I didn't wipe it in properly. Anyways, I changed the spoiler. It used to be the atomic silver, body matched, or it matched the body of the car. I switched it to gloss black. I just got a this is like an official Lexus spoiler, right? So it's, I think the paint code's 212 Obsidian, so actual Lexus color. I got this installed about a week ago, and I think it looks good. The car looks really aggressive now. I wish this part of the car, the little bumper insert, I wish this was gloss black, but it's more like a satin or matte color. So I may take that out and get it painted, but we'll see how I feel. But yeah, this is what the car looks like with the gloss black spoiler. I think it looks pretty cool. It gives it some contrast. I may do a gloss black wrap on the roof as well, just to kind of stick with the black and atomic silver contrast, because the mirror caps, so the top of the mirror caps, this is also 212 Obsidian, and this came with the car stock, so I felt like 212 would work best with spoiler. So yeah, this is one mod, and I'll show you the other mod really quick. I got the illuminated door sills on the car, so I'll just open this and I'll show you guys. And I still have the wrapper, I didn't even take it off. But yeah, this lights up, the Lexus logo lights up. Before it said F Sport, and the F Sport didn't light up, so that was another little cosmetic thing that I did. But yeah, I think the car looks pretty good with the spoiler. Looks pretty good. Anyways, let's get started with this drive. It is very hot. I don't know if this made like national headlines, but we have a heat wave in the Bay Area and just all of Northern California. We've had like, I think 6 or 7 days of like high 90s, low 100s in the Bay Area, which is not common. In the inland valleys, it's like 110 degrees, which is also not common. Well, I guess it is common, but not for like 6 or 7 days in a row. So it's just crazy right now. But yeah, we'll get started in the drive. I'll kind of explain what's been going on. So yeah, I think the last time I uploaded a video was around May, end of April, May, I think sometime around then. Basically, I had my MBA graduation ceremony, so or commencement ceremony. I graduated, and I don't technically have my MBA right now, so I guess it was like a fake graduation ceremony. Like, I guess we had the commencement before the academic year ends, so I still have a few more classes, but I'm essentially done. I think I'm officially done with classes in like 2-3 weeks. So I had to do that. I had to drive all the way to Chico, California, which is about 3.5 hours from the Bay Area where I live. So, and the ceremony was on a Wednesday. So yeah, I got home at like 1 a.m. Ouch, that was really bad. But yeah, jeez. All right, where is Pinehurst Road? I think that is Pinehurst Road. But yeah, I had that, and then I went on a vacation recently. I went to Mexico City, Mexico. I went there for about a week towards the end of June, and it was really cool. Mexico City is a really nice place. People scared me initially because they're like, oh, it's dangerous. There's a lot of cartel, drug violence, whatnot. And yeah, it is. I mean, it's like any city, really. You got to avoid certain parts. Same thing in Mexico City. You avoid the neighborhoods that are sketchy, and you'll be fine. The way I describe Mexico City, it's kind of like New York City, where they have like different boroughs or neighborhoods. Like, I think Battery Spencer, Hell's Kitchen, I think those are all New York City neighborhoods, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but same thing in Mexico City. Each borough, each neighborhood has its own like personality or culture, so it's really cool to explore all of the little neighborhoods. But yeah, I had that. And then I also adopted a cat recently. So I adopted a cat. Her name is Rolly. I call her Rolly because she looks like a cinnamon roll, like at least her fur. It's got swirls, so cinnamon roll, Rolly. I don't know. I felt like that would be pretty cool. So I'm just trying to get her used to or acclimated to my house. So, you know, I'm kind of home all day, and I work from home, so I'm able to do that. But, you know, I haven't really left my house over the weekends because I'm trying to get her used to me and her new surroundings. So that's another little update in my life. But in terms of like personal stuff, in terms of the car, I actually bought the Lexus kit. Now I know I kept saying that I was never, or not never, but I wouldn't buy like a JDM kit, just given my experience with the TRD mirror caps. But I was thinking about it, and I need a front lip on this car. Like, I feel like it'll just make it look a little bit more aggressive, and based on the options for the RC350 that are available, the Lexus was the best kit, or the best looking kit in my opinion. I could have went for the NIA, which is like a US based manufacturer, and they would have, you know, made it really fast. They would have shipped it, or the price would have been a lot cheaper too. But yeah, I didn't go with it because I prefer the look of the Lexus. So yeah, supposedly it's in stock. There's some shipping delays, so hopefully they ship it out by this week. Today's Sunday, so hopefully, or I guess next week, so hopefully by Monday, tomorrow, which is tomorrow. Please stay in your lane. Jesus. But yeah, so that's exciting. So it's gonna, they're gonna deliver it as an FRP, so unpainted. So I'm gonna go get it, or take it to a body shop and get it painted. I think I'll get it painted in 212 Obsidian to match the spoiler and the mirror caps, and yeah, I think the look will be good. I guess the only thing that I may do, and I already mentioned this when I did the walk around, is the bumper insert, so the lower portion of the bumper where the exhaust is. That's a satin or matte black portion, so I may take that out, get it painted 212 as well, so everything flows. But yeah, that is kind of what's been going on over the past month. It's just been busy, busy, busy. I never thought getting a pet would be so much work, and they say cats are like low maintenance, but I mean, it's like you're adding a baby to your household, so it's a lot of work. But yeah, I will try to get back to our regularly scheduled program of pumping out videos every 2-3 weeks, so apologies for the delay. I also haven't driven this car in a back road ever since that last video, if you can believe it or not. I just haven't had time to drive this car. I'm approaching my 2-year anniversary of getting this car, so I got this car in end of August, and it's July right now. So about to hit 2 years. I need to take it in for its 2-year, 20,000 mile service in August, and as you can see, I have 12,700, so I don't drive this car much. Like, I average, what, 6,000 a year, 7,000 a year right now? And over this past 6-7 weeks, I really haven't driven it. I honestly just turned the car on, went on the freeway for like 15-20 minutes and came back home. Didn't do much. So yeah, I haven't really driven it in a while, so it feels refreshing to kind of get back into it. But yeah, this is Pinehurst Road. It's based on the satellite imagery. I did my analysis. That portion that we were just on is, you know, one part of the road that's really fun. Right now, this section is just going to be straights, and then there's another windy part after this, so yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited about the Lexus kit once it gets in. Like, I want to get it painted and installed like right away. Like, I'm really excited. I'm just curious to see how the car will look. But yeah, that is essentially the update on the RC. The other thing this weekend, I heard it was, is it Weckfest? Weckfest? I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's like that car modding little car show. They have it in San Jose this weekend. I didn't go. I heard about it literally this morning when I was on Instagram. I'm like, oh shit, like I should have went. But yeah, that seems fun. I saw some stories of like some people who I follow, they went there. And oh yeah, in terms of the spoiler, I got it installed at a Lexus dealership. So I did the spoiler and the door sills. They installed it together. The spoiler was $250, I believe. Same, also the door sills were that much, so $500 for parts, and then they charged me, I'm not remembering, I think it was think they charged me for 1 hour of labor, which is about $250. I have to double check the paperwork, but anyways, they charged me that much to install it. And yeah, when they install it, you know, they do their little multi-point inspection. So the technician, you know, or I don't know if all Lexus dealers do this, but the one that I went to, they record a video and they kind of just walk around the car and tell you like how everything, you know, looks or what needs to be changed. So the tech was like, yeah, your rear tires are almost shot. So yeah, I think I've mentioned this, like I could feel it myself when driving, like there's not a lot of grip in the rear. But again, this is a fair weather lady car, or is that the saying? Anyways, I just drive it when it's sunny. I don't drive it in the rain, so I'm not too worried about hydroplaning. But yeah, that will be in the future. I am looking at either, again, I've mentioned this like 3 times, but I'll just say it again, Pilot Sport 4S's or the Continental alternative. I'm forgetting what it is off the top of my head, but one of those. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of taking it slowly. Like again, first time I've driven this car in like 6-7 weeks on a back road, so I'm just trying to get my bearings back with it. And I don't know this road either, so I don't really know what to expect. But yeah, I think next month it'll be essentially my 2-year anniversary with this car. I'll maybe do like a little ownership review, a 2-year ownership review video. I mean, it'll still be a drive. It's not like I'm gonna sit down at my desk and talk. I'll do a little drive. I'll either do like a back road drive or maybe just take it on the highway, put on cruise control, and just like talk about my experience like driving this car. All right, I think I just go straight now. So yeah, that'll be something I'll do. Kind of talk about, like, you know, have I had any maintenance issues, my dealership network experience, which I have a lot of, not drama, but interesting stuff to talk about. I guess a little teaser, I expect more out of a Lexus dealer. I feel like I'm being treated like if I visited a Toyota dealership, at least with the experiences that I've had at my local dealership. And fun fact, for the spoiler install and door sill install, I didn't go to my local dealer. I went about 30 minutes out of town. I went to Lexus of Pleasanton, if you guys know where that is in the Bay Area. It's in the Tri-Valley or Tri-Cities, I forget what it's called. Close to Livermore, so over there. I've mentioned this many times, but I'm telling you, these lowering springs really fixed the body lean, the wobbly nature, the boaty feeling, whatever you want to call it, of this car. It handles so much better. It's amazing. Like, if you drive my car in a car without the lowering springs, like back to back, like an RC350, the difference will be incredible. It's going to be, I can't even speak right now. The difference is really vast. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I mean, to me, the sacrifice of ride comfort was worth it for handling characteristics. Really sharp corners, which I mentioned in previous videos, I don't really like. I like to take my corners at speed. So, I mean, I'm not saying this road's bad. It's just, again, La Honda is S tier, if you want to call it that, at least in my opinion. I do want to try Highway 9. Again, people have said it in the comments, and then on Instagram, there's a page called Nürburgring. It's like a spoof on the Nürburgring, because I guess on Highway 9, there's like the, what is it called? Is it called the Nordschleife? Forgive my German pronunciation. I think it's called the Nordschleife. It's like that portion of the Nürburgring where there's like a kind of like a hairpin turn, or like there's that famous turn, whatever it's called. There's like a knockoff version of that on Highway 9. So anyways, there's an Instagram page called Nürburgring, and people post their dash cam videos, and they like grill people for crossing the double yellows, or they just post videos of, like, you know, the runs. So just watching those on Instagram, I'm like, okay, I gotta check out that road one time in my life. Also, the road quality on this road is not bad. Like the other roads that I've showcased on this channel, it's like potholes or undulations, whatever you want to call it. It's not too bad, actually. Like, I feel like I'm, at least I feel like I'm not beating up my car, if that makes sense. But yeah, this road goes to Redwood Road. Now Redwood Road, like, if you know California geography, you're like, why is there a road called Redwood Road in the East Bay, like Oakland? Like, there's no redwood trees here. Well, fun fact, there actually are redwood trees here on the Oakland Berkeley hills. There's a, I think it's a national park. I'm not sure if it's a national park or like a California state park. It's called Reinhard Redwood Park, Redwood Forest, something Reinhard. You can look it up. You search up Reinhard and it'll come up. This park actually has like the last few remaining redwood trees in the East Bay. So again, it's not, you know, common to have redwood trees like near Oakland because we're not close to the coast, but yeah, this park actually has like the last remaining redwood trees here. So it's pretty crazy. I actually hiked that with my friends, I think 2 years ago, and it was a really nice park. I recommend it to check out if you guys are into like hiking and nature. That Jeep is flinging that car in the corners, damn. Is that the 4xe because it has the blue tow hook? I think that's what it is, 4xe. So I guess he's got the torque out of the corners. I don't know. I don't really like Jeeps. I just don't see the point of having a Jeep, honestly. Like, I mean, I get it, oh, okay. Or let me put it this way. So I see the usefulness of Jeeps, like if you like overlanding and whatnot, but like people who daily drive a Jeep, like go to the office, like why? Like, I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, I guess it looks cool. That's a big bump. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just get an SUV and like keep the Jeep for like, you know, a weekend car, your overlanding car, things like that. Anyways, because a lot of the times when I see Jeeps, like, they're not dirty at all. Like, they're just mall cruisers. They just go from home to the mall. That's kind of it. There's no scratches, nothing. I'm like, why aren't you using your Jeep? They're all trail rated, right? At least that's what their marketing says. Like, use it for its purpose. But yeah, anyways, it's my little random discussion. But this is Redwood Road. So Reinhard National Forest, National Park, whatever, it's back there. We're now going towards Skyline Boulevard, which I think is Oakland Hills, Berkeley Hills. I think we're going to the town of Piedmont, I believe, somewhere there. So I've been scouring the internet for RCFs and IS 500s. I haven't actually seen any like new 2024 RCFs for sale, at least in the Bay Area. So if I do like a 300-mile search radius, nothing. I only see used. And I brought this up in like a few videos back, I think my Page Mill Road video, that I will never buy a used sports car because, you know, I think people who purchase sports cars will drive them hard. They'll floor it, chuck it into corners and whatnot. I don't want to buy someone's secondhand sports car, if that makes sense. Like, I don't care if it's CPO'd. I don't care if it has a clean Carfax or, you know, detailed maintenance records. I just feel comfortable buying a new car because I know I'll baby it during the break-in period. I will be extra conservative with my oil changes, things like that. So anyways, yeah, I haven't found any new 2024 RCFs for whatever reason. I don't know why. I guess the Bay Area dealerships aren't getting allocation. There's a bunch of IS 500s, but when I think about it, I'd rather get an actual F car. Now, I know this is contentious, like the IS 500, like some people say like, oh, it's kind of an F car. Well, it's not really, it's a F Sport performance. I guess you can call it a baby F car. Or it's like the LC 500, right? The LC 500 isn't a true F car. In my book, the only F cars are the GSF, RCF, and I guess the LFA. I mean, but the LFA is like Godzilla, it's like the S tier. But yeah, if I were to get a Lexus V8, I'd rather get an F car. So for me, the only new F car available is the RCF. So I'm on the hunt. I may trade this in, and I know some of you may be wondering, like, why'd you buy the Lexon kit then if you're gonna just sell the car? And I'm like, that's a good question. I don't know why when I think about it, I'm like, I don't know why I wasted money on it, but it's okay. It's fine. You only live once. Like, that's my mindset. Like, you'll always make money. Like, money comes and goes, but like, for example, V8s are dying. And if you want a V8, this is now your time to get it. So I don't mind having a loss, if that makes sense, because I modded this car. Anyways, I digress. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was Pinehurst Road, a little bit of Redwood Road, and that view is beautiful. Jeez. But we will wrap up the video here, guys. Again, I will get back to my normally scheduled, I guess, recording schedule, which is every 2 to 3 weeks. I don't anticipate myself being like as busy as I was over the past month and a half. But yeah, I'll try to get back to more of a consistent upload schedule. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.